What up, spam bam? Coming. Create this book. Hello, welcome. Today we are kicking it off with Create a Wall. Pretend this page is a wall, add graffiti to it. I love this page. And I loved the page that I did in my last series, so this is going to be hard to beat. Not that it's competition. Kind of is. But we're having some issues because of this texture page. Just touch everything while I'm here. Anyway, distracted. Yeah, so we're creating graffiti on a wall. Last time I did this, I did a brick wall with my avatar graffitiing Spam Fam on there. But it's gonna be, I loved that page so much. I think it might have been my favourite page out of the whole book. But this one, it's going to be hard to beat. I'm going to have to outdo myself. But I have an idea. It is inspired by... I don't know where the original one is. I think it might be LA. But there's a mural or like a graffiti wall where people have put like some wings on there and people go there and take photos for... the social medias. I don't know, but this is what gave me the idea. So I am creating my own graffiti wings. Cray is our model. He's our influencer. Follow Cray over on Instagram. Hashtag free Cray. He's free! Look, he's flying free! Should I create an account for Cray? For when this series is over, we'll just keep it going. I'll draw him in random situations. Anyway, I have added a brick wall to the background. It's not feeling like graffiti at this moment, it's looking like Cray with just some wings on him. But we're going to start colouring these wings. I was a little nervous to start colouring these because I have to, one, make them match both sides, and also make sure the colours work together. So you'll have to bear with me on this one because I'm in full concentration mode. Blending nicely and making sure that you can see the colours as well, because what I see and what the camera sees is two completely different situations. Like sometimes I'll be like, oh, that looks really good, and then I'll look up at the camera and I'm like, oh. And if you've been here for a while, you know it's always the blues. So I'm trying to steer clear of blue. I've put a couple of feathers in there that are blue. I have shaded them with a dark blue and a light blue, but you can't see it. So I'm using pretty much all the colours of the rainbow, not in order. I'm just going with what I feel like, or what feels right. But it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm liking the colours. Now I just got to repeat it on the other side and hope that I get it right. So far, so good. That's looking pretty matchy-matchy. So I put this little thing on the ground. If this was a real life thing, it would be like maybe a light. Because if you took it at night, it would light up that thing. But I'm just going to colour the background. You didn't need to see that process. It was great. It was boring. I decided to go for this in the neon paint pens. But I'm going to do like a gradient orange to yellow to green. I thought it would add a little extra instead of just the boring white or cementy type colour, which I think it does. I really like that effect that it's given. So I'm going in with this paint marker, which is giving me hell. It doesn't seem to like cardstock, these pens. You'll see me abandon hope in a second. But I'm going around with a thick black line for the wings and adding some drippy marks to see if that helps make it look a bit more graffiti style. Which I think it does help. It definitely does help. Now my Sharpie's given out on me. My paint pen, I got the backup one. So I also did like a halo type thing. Again, it's not exactly like screaming that that's on the wall and Cray's just in front of it, but you get the gist. Ah, this is my regret. The gold. But can I add some final touches? I added some splatter of colour and whatever in the background. I really, really like this page. I really do. I think it's beautiful. And a little side note as well, I have created this and it is available on my Redbubble store. You can buy it in this design, just the wings on their own. The wings with the halo, or I changed it to a crown. But go check out my Redbubble store. It's linked down below. But yes, this is available. I had to do it because it was just... I love it. But the design is available with Cray as well, if you so wish. But also let me know about the Cray Instagram page, because I'm quite interested in doing that now. People coming across just a random stick man. You got to know the backstory. Anyway, shall we move on? Or should we just stare at this page a little bit more, because... Yes. Anyway, we're moving on, and we're going a couple of pages along. We are going to create an unusual superpower. We got the same situation here. I think last time I did talking to squirrels. So this one's not going to be hard to outdo, because I drew a human there and I hadn't been drawing humans. Technically not drawing a human, I'm drawing Cray. But this prompt, I misread it last time. And I always thought it said a useless superpower. but it does not say that. It says unusual, a rare superpower. And I don't know whether this one fully classes as a rare superpower, but it's kind of a dual one. And also a reject from my Making Friends series, from my spam squad. But we'll get to that in a second. I'm having some difficulties with that backhand there. It's massive. We'll change it to a fist. Fun fact for you, I had to re-record all my audio for this section because for some bizarre reason I started calling Clay. I had to go back and listen, and at this point is where I started calling him Clay. But to clarify, his name is Cray, C-R-A-Y. Not Clay. But yes, Cray and his superpower. So his superpower is, like I said, dual. He can clone himself, but these clones have individual powers themselves. So this one here in the center with the E on his chest is original Cray. I nearly said Clay then. Oh, that's annoying. How many times have I called him Clay in past videos? It's Cray. So original Cray's power is empathy, empath, so he can throw all these emotions at you and cripple you. Going through all these other Crays, we have on the end here we have blue, the blue one, and he can cripple you with sadness. The green one can cripple you with hate, and this one I'm working on now with the fire, if you can't figure it out, is anger. And then the Cray on this far end is fear. I said Cray, right? I'm paranoid now. And he can chuck all these emotions at you at once. One emotion can happen, or he can chuck all four of them at you. And he can cripple you. Because imagine having all of those emotions at once, like you wouldn't know what to do with yourself. But I had troubles with the background. I didn't know what to do with it because obviously they're all white. And I couldn't really colour them. I did think about colouring them individually in those colours, but then it wouldn't be clone, would it? But here's the original. It's empath. He can chuck them all at you. He is original Cray. And then we have anger, fear, hate, and sadness. And that, my beautiful spam family, is the Cray Clone Club. Yeah, I said that I was a bit, unsure, but I do like the effect that it has with the background. It definitely came out all pop-arty. I really like these two prompts. Especially this one. This one's my favourite. And this superhero thing is a special thing in my heart at this moment. I'm fully enjoying my Making Friends series. It's not successful on YouTube. I only get 30 odd views on it. But I don't care. I love doing my Making Friends series. But it is my weakest at this moment. Never mind. I do what I love. But let me know what you think down below. If you could also check out my Redbubble store, that would also help. And also hit that like and that subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Quake Low Club!